Hello there, and welcome to Sleepy Mindscape. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Maybe your mind's been racing through the day, or maybe you just love the kind of calm that comes from looking up at the stars and realizing how old their light really is. Either way, you've found the right place, a quiet corner of the universe where science and stillness gently meet. So take a deep breath, let the weight of the day drift away, and feel your thoughts slow to the rhythm of space itself, because tonight, we're not chasing dreams. We're tracing the light of everything that ever was. Every star you see above you is a message from the past. Some of that light began its journey long before there were humans, before the Earth, before even the galaxies as we know them. That faint cosmic glow surrounding us, the afterlight of creation, is the oldest story ever told. 13.8 billion years, frozen in a single shimmer that still reaches our eyes tonight. Together, we'll drift through that glow, through the quiet aftermath of the Big Bang, through clouds of newborn stars, through the long, patient unfolding of time itself. And as we travel, you may begin to feel it, that gentle truth that everything you are was once light too. If these calm journeys through space and time help you rest, help your thoughts slow and your curiosity breathe, consider liking and subscribing. It helps other sleepy souls find their way here as well, one peaceful traveler at a time. Now, close your eyes. Let the glow of ancient light wash softly over you. And together, let's drift into the story of 13.8 billion years, all shimmering in a single, quiet glow. If you're lying awake at 2 a.m. with racing thoughts, you need to know about the oldest light in existence. The cosmic microwave background is a gentle whisper from 13.8 billion years ago, still reaching us today as the softest glow imaginable. This ancient light has been traveling through space since the moment atoms first formed, stretching and cooling along the way. What makes this scientifically fascinating is also what makes it deeply calming. This light represents the universe's first moment of peace after cosmic chaos. For over 13 billion years, it has traveled undisturbed through space. Tonight, we'll trace this light's journey and discover why contemplating deep time is the ultimate reset for your anxious mind. The cosmic story begins with a profound transformation that created the universe's first moment of silence. For the first 380,000 years after the Big Bang, the universe existed as a completely opaque fog. Light could not travel freely through this dense, hot plasma. Electrons bounced around wildly, colliding with photons and scattering them in every direction. The universe operated like a thick cloud where no light could penetrate more than a few inches. Every photon that tried to move forward immediately crashed into free electrons floating in the plasma. These collisions created a cosmic traffic jam that lasted for hundreds of thousands of years. The universe remained dark and impenetrable, with energy trapped in constant motion. The key moment arrived when the temperature dropped to a critical threshold. The universe cooled just enough for electrons to finally settle down and bind with atomic nuclei. This process, called recombination, marked the formation of the first hydrogen atoms in cosmic history. Electrons found their orbital homes around protons, ending their wild dance through space. What this means is that the medium that had been scattering light suddenly disappeared. The ionized plasma transformed into neutral atoms, creating transparent space for the first time. Scientists call this boundary the last scattering surface because it represents the final moment when light bounced around before breaking free. The transition happened gradually across the entire universe as temperatures dropped region by region. Electrons paired with nuclei, and the cosmic fog began to clear. Light that had been trapped for hundreds of thousands of years suddenly found clear pathways through space. These photons started their journey across the cosmos without obstruction. This release was gentle, not explosive. The universe did not suddenly burst with light. Instead, the clearing happened like morning fog, lifting slowly from a landscape. The cosmic microwave background, photons began their journey at this moment, carrying the imprint of the last scattering surface with them. The universe experienced its first moment of optical silence. After hundreds of thousands of years of constant light scattering, photons could finally travel in straight lines. The cosmic background became transparent, allowing light to move freely through space for the first time since the Big Bang began. You can think of this moment as the universe learning to exhale. All the energy that had been bouncing around chaotically finally found a way to flow smoothly. The cosmic microwave background represents this first peaceful breath, a gentle release after the intense pressure of the early universe. The temperature at the moment of recombination was around 3000 Kelvin, hot enough to glow with visible light. These photons started their journey as a warm, orange glow filling the entire universe. Every direction you could look showed the same gentle light emanating from the last scattering surface. The uniformity of this release creates one of its most calming aspects. The cosmic microwave background did not emerge from specific locations or sources. It came from everywhere at once, filling all of space with the same gentle radiance. This universal presence means that no matter where you are in the cosmos, you are surrounded by this ancient light. The process happened uniformly across the entire universe, which explains why we see the same gentle background glow in every direction today. Moving beyond the initial release, the photons began their long journey through expanding space. They traveled through regions where matter would eventually clump together to form the first stars and galaxies. But during those early epochs, space remained largely empty and transparent, providing clear paths for the ancient light to continue its voyage. The cosmic microwave background carries within it the memory of cosmic peace. These photons remember the exact moment when the universe transitioned from chaos to clarity. They preserve the temperature and conditions of that pivotal time, maintaining this information as they travel through billions of years of cosmic evolution. This ancient light demonstrates that even the most intense cosmic events can lead to profound tranquility. The same Big Bang that created such violent conditions in the early universe also set in motion the cooling process that would eventually produce this gentle background glow. The universe shows us that chaos naturally evolves toward calm when given enough time and space. The cosmic microwave background teaches your mind about the value of letting things settle. Just as electrons found stable orbits around nuclei when conditions became right, your racing thoughts can find peaceful patterns when you create the right mental environment. The universe waited 380,000 years for this moment of clarity, showing us that patience allows natural settling to occur. What makes this cosmic event particularly soothing is its permanence. The cosmic microwave background has been traveling undisturbed since that first moment of release. Unlike other cosmic phenomena that change and evolve, this ancient light maintains its essential character while gently cooling as space expands around it. The light carries no urgency or stress from its long journey. It has traveled for over 13 billion years without showing signs of fatigue or degradation. The cosmic microwave background photons continue their voyage with the same steady presence they had when they first broke free from the early universe. This ancient light offers your mind a template for achieving lasting calm. The cosmic microwave background shows that the deepest peace comes not from forcing stillness, but from allowing natural processes to reach their equilibrium. When you understand that the universe itself had to learn patience before achieving transparency, you gain permission to take the time needed for your own mental clearing to occur. What you are contemplating has endured through cosmic ages that dwarf human comprehension. This gentle light has maintained its journey across time spans that make geological epochs seem brief. While stars have formed, lived entire life cycles, and exploded as supernovas multiple times over, this ancient light has witnessed every cosmic transformation, yet remains fundamentally unchanged. The cosmic microwave background represents a whisper that has outlasted galaxies themselves. The answer to its perfect preservation lies in the nature of empty space itself, which acts as the ultimate storage vault. Unlike light from stars that gets absorbed, scattered, or blocked by dust clouds and planetary atmospheres, this primordial light travels through the vast emptiness between galaxies. The near-perfect vacuum of space provides clear pathways that have remained unobstructed for over 13 billion years. Cosmic microwave background photons traverse immense distances without encountering the obstacles that would degrade other forms of light. Space expands around these photons, gently stretching their wavelengths, but never destroying the fundamental signal. This expansion acts like a cosmic conveyor belt, carrying the ancient light forward while gradually changing its properties. The stretching process, called cosmological redshift, transforms the original high-energy light into longer, cooler wavelengths. What began as intense visible light has become gentle microwaves. The key is that this stretching preserves all the original information while making the signal increasingly soft and soothing. The cosmic microwave background retains the temperature fluctuations and density variations from the early universe, maintaining this data across billions of years of cosmic evolution. The results demonstrate remarkable stability. The cosmic microwave background has maintained its uniform temperature of 2.7 Kelvin above absolute zero for over 13 billion years. This temperature represents the cooled remnant of the much hotter early universe, stretched and diluted by cosmic expansion, but never eliminated. This consistency makes it the most stable, enduring phenomenon in the known universe. Galaxies have collided and merged. Black holes have consumed entire stellar systems, and cosmic structures have evolved dramatically. Yet, this ancient light continues its journey with the same fundamental properties it possessed when it first broke free. The stability extends beyond just temperature measurements. The cosmic microwave background shows the same basic characteristics no matter when or where astronomers observe it. Its uniformity across the entire observable universe demonstrates that the preservation process works consistently throughout all regions of space. This light serves as a constant reference point against which all other cosmic changes can be measured. What makes this even more remarkable is that the cosmic microwave background represents the oldest direct signal we can observe from the universe. This ancient light carries within its wavelengths the memory of the universe's first moment of peace, and that memory has remained intact through every subsequent cosmic epoch. You are contemplating something more permanent than mountains, more lasting than continents. Mountains erode over millions of years. Continents drift and reshape over hundreds of millions of years. Even the oldest rocks on Earth formed billions of years after the cosmic microwave background began its journey. This ancient light represents a gentle constant that connects us directly to cosmic origins. When everything in your daily experience feels temporary and unstable, the cosmic microwave background offers proof that some things endure. The preservation mechanism teaches us about the conditions necessary for lasting stability. Just as the cosmic microwave background survives by traveling through empty space away from disruptive influences, your mind can find similar preservation by creating mental space away from the sources of daily turbulence. This permanence offers a profound sense of stability that can anchor your mind when everything else feels chaotic. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that beneath all the apparent changes and upheavals in the universe, there exists a layer of fundamental constancy. This ancient light has been present during every moment of cosmic history since recombination, providing a continuous thread linking the early universe to the present moment. The journey of these photons spans the entire timeline of cosmic structure formation. They began traveling when the universe was a smooth, nearly uniform expanse of hydrogen atoms. They witnessed the formation of the first stars assembly of the first galaxies, and the emergence of all the complex structures we observe today. Through all these transformations, the cosmic microwave background has remained a quiet, steady presence. The evidence shows that the most stable systems in the universe maintain their essential properties while allowing gentle, gradual changes. The cosmic microwave background cools slowly as space expands, but this cooling happens so gradually that the light never loses its fundamental character. This teaches your mind about sustainable approaches to finding peace, rather than seeking dramatic changes or forcing immediate calm. You can follow the cosmic microwave background's example of maintaining core stability while allowing natural, gradual settling. The universe demonstrates that the deepest peace comes from processes that unfold slowly and steadily over vast stretches of time. The cosmic microwave background offers your consciousness a model of how to persist through change while maintaining essential tranquility. Like this ancient light traveling through expanding space, your awareness can journey through the fluctuations of daily experience while preserving an underlying sense of calm continuity. What emerges from this cosmic endurance is a profound lesson about the nature of lasting calm. These photons have maintained their essential journey across distances and time frames that challenge human comprehension. Yet they move with a quality that transcends mere speed. The secret to calming your racing mind lies in understanding the most patient process in existence. The cosmic microwave background photons have been traveling at the speed of light for 13.8 billion years, yet they move with cosmic patience. This creates a fascinating paradox that challenges how we think about speed and time. This seems contradictory at first. How can the fastest thing in the universe also represent ultimate patience? The key is understanding that speed and patience are not opposites when viewed on cosmic scales. The data shows that these photons embody both qualities simultaneously through the sheer magnitude of their journey. These photons have crossed distances so vast that even at light speed, their journey represents the ultimate marathon, not a sprint. They have traveled roughly 46 billion light years due to the expansion of space, taking the longest possible route through the universe. Space itself has been stretching during their entire journey, continuously extending the path they must cover. What this means is that the cosmic microwave background photons experience distance differently than we do. While they move at the maximum possible speed through space, the expansion of the universe continuously adds new distance ahead of them. They race forward at light speed, while space itself creates more territory to traverse. Each photon maintains its course without deviation, without haste, following the gentle curvature of space-time. This unwavering adherence to their path demonstrates a form of cosmic reliability that operates beyond human timescales. They do not accelerate or decelerate based on external pressures or internal urgency. The photons travel through regions where galaxies form and die, where stars ignite and burn out, where massive black holes consume entire solar systems. times, yet they maintain their steady progress without being influenced by these dramatic cosmic events. Their journey continues at exactly the same pace it began with over 13 billion years ago. Now, let's talk about what this teaches us about true progress. The cosmic microwave background teaches us that meaningful advancement happens through consistent, unwavering movement rather than frantic acceleration. The evidence shows that the most profound journeys unfold slowly, steadily, and without interruption. Think of it like a river flowing toward the ocean. The water moves continuously downstream, never rushing or panicking about reaching its destination. The current maintains its steady flow regardless of obstacles, finding the most efficient path while remaining unhurried about the timeline. The cosmic microwave background operates with this same principle of sustained, patient progress. Moving past the analogy, the science reveals something essential about the nature of cosmic processes. These photons demonstrate that the universe operates on timescales that make human urgency seem almost absurd. What we consider slow or fast depends entirely on our reference frame and the scale we are observing. The cosmic microwave background photons have witnessed the entire history of cosmic structure formation during their journey. They began traveling when the universe was a smooth, nearly uniform expanse. They have observed the formation of the first stars, the assembly of galaxies, and the emergence of complex cosmic architecture. Through all these changes, they maintained their patient, steady progress. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this cosmic patience translates to your mental state. The universe shows us that the most stable systems maintain consistent motion without rushing or forcing outcomes. The cosmic microwave background never attempts to travel faster than light speed, never strains against cosmic laws, never expresses anxiety about reaching specific destinations. The key is that this ancient light embodies the principle that the most profound journeys unfold slowly, steadily, and without interruption. Each photon carries this lesson in its wavelength, demonstrating that lasting progress comes from maintaining course rather than seeking shortcuts or forcing rapid changes. What this means for your racing mind is significant. The cosmic microwave background provides a template for how consciousness can move through experience without urgency or strain. Just as these photons travel at their maximum speed while remaining patient about the journey's duration, your awareness can operate at full capacity while releasing the pressure to reach immediate solutions. The data shows that contemplating this cosmic patience naturally slows your internal clock and reduces the urgency that keeps you awake at night. When you understand that the fastest entities in the universe embody ultimate patience, your mind gains permission to operate efficiently without rushing. So, how do we apply this science? The cosmic microwave background teaches us that speed and patience coexist when you focus on consistent movement rather than forced acceleration. Your thoughts can move quickly and efficiently while maintaining the steady, unhurried quality that characterizes cosmic processes. The photons demonstrate that true reliability comes from maintaining your essential nature while allowing natural processes to unfold. They never deviate from their fundamental properties as light, yet they adapt to the changing conditions of expanding space. This shows how stability and flexibility can work together. The next step is understanding how this applies to your sleep patterns. The cosmic microwave background operates without internal stress or external pressure to perform differently than its nature allows. It maintains its course through space without fighting against cosmic expansion or trying to resist the gentle stretching of its wavelengths. This ancient light offers your mind a model for how to progress through daily challenges while maintaining inner calm. The evidence shows that the most enduring cosmic phenomena achieve their goals through steady persistence rather than intense bursts of effort followed by exhaustion. The cosmic microwave background photons will continue their patient journey long after our solar system has ceased to exist. They carry within their steady progress the ultimate lesson about sustainable movement through time and space. What makes their journey even more remarkable is how they respond to the cosmic forces acting upon them during this endless voyage. The universe teaches this ancient light a lesson in adaptation that holds the key to your mental flexibility. As cosmic microwave background photons travel through expanding space, they undergo a remarkable transformation called cosmological redshift. This process fundamentally changes the nature of the light while preserving its essential information. You might expect this stretching to damage or weaken the light, but something beautiful happens instead. The expanding universe gently stretches each photon's wavelength, shifting it from visible light toward longer, softer microwave frequencies. This transformation occurs through the fundamental properties of space-time itself, rather than through any violent or destructive process. The key is understanding how cosmic expansion affects electromagnetic radiation. As space expands between the source and observer, it literally stretches the wavelengths of photons traveling through that space. The light experiences this stretching continuously throughout its journey, with each moment of expansion adding slightly more length to its wavelength. This process happens so gradually that it preserves all the original information while making the light increasingly gentle and soothing. The stretching does not erase the temperature fluctuations or density patterns encoded in the cosmic microwave background. Instead, it transforms these patterns from high-energy visible light into the softest possible form of electromagnetic radiation. What this means is that the universe has built-in mechanisms for converting intensity into gentleness over time. The same expansion that drives galaxies apart also serves as a cosmic dimmer switch, gradually reducing the energy of the background radiation. The stretching continues at precisely the rate needed to maintain the light's fundamental character, while making it increasingly peaceful. The original cosmic microwave background photons began their journey as intense visible light when the universe first became transparent. The temperature of the early universe at recombination caused this light to glow with considerable warmth as it first broke free from the primordial plasma. These photons carried substantial energy during their initial release. So, how do we apply this science? The expanding universe has stretched these wavelengths dramatically during the past 13.8 billion years. What began as visible light has transformed into microwaves, with wavelengths measured in millimeters rather than the much shorter wavelengths of visible light. This represents one of the most dramatic yet gentle transformations in the observable universe. What began as intense, high-energy radiation has become the softest electromagnetic whisper detectable by our instruments. The cosmic microwave background now operates at frequencies that require the most sensitive radio telescopes to detect. The energy per photon has decreased proportionally with the wavelength stretching, making each individual photon incredibly gentle. The stretching continues today, making the cosmic microwave background cooler and more peaceful with each passing moment. Every second that passes sees the wavelengths grow slightly longer and the temperature drop by an infinitesimal amount. The universe demonstrates that the path toward greater calm involves continuous, gradual change rather than sudden shifts. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. This transformation demonstrates how the universe naturally tends toward lower energy states and greater calm over time. The evidence shows that cosmic processes favor gradual cooling and gentle expansion over maintaining high energy, chaotic conditions. The redshift process reveals something essential about sustainable change. The cosmic microwave background photons adapt to their changing environment without losing their fundamental identity as light. They maintain their ability to carry information and travel at light speed while allowing their energy levels to decrease naturally. Think of this like a river flowing from mountain rapids to a calm lake. The water maintains its essential properties while adapting to the changing terrain. The violent energy of the rapids transforms into the peaceful stillness of the lake through gradual changes in the landscape. The cosmic microwave background follows this same principle of natural settling. Moving past the analogy, the science shows that the most stable transformations happen slowly and continuously. The redshift of cosmic microwave background radiation occurs at exactly the rate of cosmic expansion, maintaining perfect synchronization with the universe's overall evolution. This creates a form of cosmic harmony where change happens without disruption or stress. The light that once blazed with the intensity of creation has learned to whisper, showing us that even the most energetic beginnings can evolve into profound tranquility. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that high energy states naturally evolve toward lower energy configurations when given sufficient time and space. This cosmic lesson in adaptation and gentleness offers a template for how your own intense thoughts can gradually soften and stretch into peaceful rest. Just as the expanding universe provides the mechanism for light to become gentler over time. Your mind can create internal conditions that allow urgent thoughts to naturally settle into calm states. The key is that this ancient light shows us how to maintain essential information while releasing excess energy. The cosmic microwave background preserves its memories of the early universe while allowing its intensity to diminish through natural processes. Your consciousness can follow this same pattern, holding onto important insights while letting go of the emotional energy that creates restlessness. The cosmic microwave background photons continue their journey while becoming progressively more soothing with each passing moment. This ancient light offers your mind evidence that intensity naturally evolves toward gentleness when you align with universal principles rather than fighting against them. The stretching process has brought these photons to a very specific state that reveals something remarkable about how the universe achieves perfect rest. This temperature of 2.725 Kelvin represents the universe's natural settling point for cosmic rest. Scientists have discovered that the cosmos maintains this ideal temperature after billions of years of cooling from its initial hot, dense state. This precise measurement shows us more than just a scientific curiosity. It reveals the universe's mastery of thermal equilibrium and the art of achieving perfect calm. This temperature is not random. The data shows that the cosmos has been gradually releasing excess thermal energy since the moment of recombination, when the first atoms formed and light broke free to travel through space. The cooling process follows the laws of thermodynamics with remarkable consistency, creating a cosmic refrigeration system that continuously draws heat away from the background radiation. At 2.725 Kelvin, which equals roughly negative 454 degrees Fahrenheit, thermal energy barely exists. This represents the universe's version of deep sleep. Atoms in this environment move so slowly that they approach complete stillness. The cosmic microwave background operates in this state of near-perfect thermal calm, maintaining enough energy to exist while operating at the lowest possible activity level. Think of absolute zero as the ultimate state of calm, where atomic and molecular motion ceases entirely. The cosmic microwave background hovers just above this threshold, demonstrating how natural systems automatically seek their most peaceful configuration. At this temperature, thermal motion nearly stops. Particles move with minimal energy, and the cosmos approaches its most restful state. The uniformity of this temperature across the entire observable universe shows that the cosmos has achieved complete thermal equilibrium. No matter which direction astronomers point their instruments, they measure the same background temperature within tiny fractions of a degree. This consistency spans distances of billions of light years, demonstrating that the universe has reached a stable, balanced thermal state that permeates every region of observable space. This cosmic thermostat operates without external control or conscious effort. The universe does not require intervention to maintain its thermal equilibrium. The cooling process continues naturally as space expands, following the path of least resistance toward greater stability, like a well-designed thermostat that maintains consistent temperature without constant adjustment. The universe has found its optimal thermal setting and maintains it through natural processes. So, how do we apply this science? The universe has essentially found its optimal sleeping temperature and maintained this state for billions of years. The evidence shows that natural systems automatically seek their most peaceful configuration when left to follow fundamental physical laws without external interference. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that the most stable systems operate at the lowest possible energy levels while maintaining their essential functions. The entire universe demonstrates that the path to rest involves gradual cooling, uniform calm, and the release of excess energy. The cosmic cooling process reveals essential principles about achieving lasting calm through steady, predictable movement toward lower energy states. This gradual approach ensures stability while preventing the disruptions that would come from rapid changes. The key is understanding that the universe treats thermal equilibrium as its default state. When external forces stop adding energy to cosmic systems, they naturally settle toward the lowest possible temperature. The cosmic microwave background represents this universal tendency toward thermal peace, showing us that optimal rest temperature is not about finding the coldest possible state, but about finding the precise point where activity approaches stillness while maintaining essential functions. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. Just as the universe releases excess thermal energy to achieve its resting temperature, your body and mind must release accumulated energy from daily activities. The cosmic microwave background shows us that this cooling process works best when it happens gradually and uniformly, without forcing dramatic temperature changes. The data shows that understanding your place within a cosmos that has mastered the art of cooling down provides a powerful framework for your own journey toward sleep. You exist within a universe that has achieved the ultimate thermal calm and maintains it consistently across billions of years. This cosmic context offers perspective on your own cooling needs and demonstrates that profound thermal calm represents the fundamental state of the cosmos itself. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this cosmic thermostat principle applies to your mental state. The universe shows that the most stable systems maintain their core temperature without constant adjustment or external interference. Your mind can learn from this cosmic example by finding its own optimal resting state and maintaining it through natural processes, following the same principles that govern cosmic cooling. The next step is recognizing that you are embedded within the most successful cooling system ever observed. The cosmic microwave background surrounds you completely, offering the ultimate example of how gradual energy release and uniform temperature distribution create lasting, stable rest. understanding that you exist within a cosmos that has mastered thermal equilibrium provides evidence that achieving your own optimal rest state follows universal principles. The universe offers a template for sustainable cooling that operates without strain or forced intervention. The cosmic microwave background maintains its perfect temperature while carrying something even more remarkable than thermal balance. This ancient light holds within its gentle wavelengths a complete record of cosmic history, yet it travels through space without being weighed down by the information it preserves. This ancient light demonstrates the ultimate form of memory management. The cosmic microwave background carries a perfect memory of the early universe while simultaneously teaching us the art of letting go. Every photon contains encoded information about conditions when it was first released 13.8 billion years ago. The data shows that these ancient light particles preserve detailed records of temperature, density, and pressure from the moment atoms first formed. Yet, paradoxically, this light holds these memories without being burdened by them, traveling freely through space. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates how to carry information without being weighed down by it. These photons maintain their essential data while moving effortlessly through billions of years of cosmic evolution. The key is understanding what kind of information this ancient light preserves. The temperature fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background preserve a detailed map of density variations in the early universe. Scientists can measure these variations with extraordinary precision, detecting temperature differences as small as millionths of a degree across different regions of the sky. These tiny variations contain the seeds that would eventually grow into galaxies and stars. The slight density differences recorded in the cosmic microwave background represent the initial conditions that led to all cosmic structure formation. Regions with slightly higher density eventually attracted more matter through gravitational attraction, forming the foundation for galaxy clusters. What this means is that the cosmic microwave background functions like a cosmic hard drive, storing the complete blueprint of universal architecture. Every galaxy, every star cluster, every large-scale structure in the universe traces its origins back to the tiny fluctuations preserved in this ancient light. The information density contained within the cosmic microwave background exceeds any storage system humans have ever created. But unlike human memory, which can create anxiety and restlessness, this cosmic memory exists without emotional weight. The light carries its information effortlessly, neither clinging to the past nor worrying about the future. The cosmic microwave background photons travel through space without showing signs of strain or fatigue from carrying their vast database of cosmic origins. The thing is, this ancient light offers a perfect model for how memory can function without creating psychological burden. Human memory often becomes problematic because we attach emotional significance to stored information. We worry about past mistakes, replay old conversations, and create anxiety through mental time travel. The cosmic microwave background shows us an alternative approach. So, how do we apply this science? The cosmic microwave background demonstrates how memories can be preserved as gentle impressions rather than heavy burdens that disrupt peace. Think of how a library stores vast amounts of information while maintaining a quiet, peaceful atmosphere. The books contain countless stories and facts, but they rest calmly on their shelves without creating noise or disturbance. The cosmic microwave background operates with this same principle of peaceful information storage. The photons carry their data about cosmic origins without broadcasting it constantly or demanding attention. The information exists in a state of quiet availability, accessible when needed but never intrusive or overwhelming. Moving past the analogy, the science reveals something essential about sustainable information processing. The cosmic microwave background maintains its memory storage system while continuing its primary function of traveling through space at light speed. The information storage does not interfere with the light's natural properties or impede its cosmic journey. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. The data shows that it is possible to hold the deepest memories while maintaining perfect serenity. The cosmic microwave background proves that comprehensive memory storage and profound calm can coexist within the same system. The ancient light carries more information than any human brain while remaining completely peaceful. The key difference lies in how the information is held. The cosmic microwave background stores its data in wavelength patterns and temperature fluctuations. But these storage mechanisms do not create internal conflict or emotional turbulence. The light maintains its essential nature as electromagnetic radiation while simultaneously serving as a cosmic archive. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this principle applies to your sleep patterns. The universe teaches us that memories become problematic only when we actively engage with them in ways that create mental disturbance. The cosmic microwave background holds its information passively, allowing the data to exist without demanding conscious attention or emotional processing. The ancient light offers a model for how your mind can acknowledge its experiences without letting them disturb your rest. The evidence shows that memories can exist in your consciousness like background radiation exists in space. Present but quiet, available but not intrusive, informative but not emotionally charged. This cosmic memory system reveals the difference between storing information and being controlled by it. The cosmic microwave background maintains complete access to its data about cosmic origins, while never being defined or limited by that information. The light continues its journey through space without being trapped in the past or anxious about preserving its memories for the future. What this means for your racing mind is significant. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that comprehensive memory and deep peace are not mutually exclusive. You can maintain access to your experiences and knowledge while achieving the same kind of serene detachment that characterizes this ancient light. The next step is understanding that memory becomes burdensome only when we relate to it incorrectly. The cosmic microwave background shows us that information can be held lightly, carried without strain, and accessed without emotional disruption. The ancient light proves that even the most profound memories can coexist with perfect tranquility. This ancient light offers your mind evidence that holding memories and holding peace are not competing processes. The cosmic microwave background has successfully maintained both functions for over 13 billion years. Yet, this ancient light carries within its wavelengths something even more remarkable than perfect memory management. Before this gentle radiation began its journey, the universe resonated with something entirely different. Acoustic waves once filled the cosmos with the universe's final songs before it discovered the profound power of silence. Before the cosmic microwave background was released, the early universe rang with baryon acoustic oscillations. These pressure waves traveled through the primordial plasma like sound moving through water. The dense, hot medium of the early universe provided the perfect conductor for these cosmic vibrations. The acoustic oscillations operated on cosmic scales, with wavelengths spanning thousands of light years. These waves carried energy through the primordial medium, creating regions of compression and rarefaction throughout the early universe. The oscillations represented the universe's attempt to reach equilibrium between the outward pressure of radiation and the inward pull of gravity. The key is understanding how sound requires a medium to propagate. In the early universe, the ionized plasma acted as this medium, allowing pressure waves to travel freely through space. The plasma contained free electrons and protons that could compress and expand, creating the density variations that constitute sound waves. When atoms formed during recombination, the medium that carried sound waves suddenly disappeared. The ionized plasma that had conducted acoustic oscillations transformed into neutral hydrogen atoms. This transition eliminated the free electrons that had allowed pressure waves to propagate through space. Without the plasma medium, sound waves could no longer travel through the universe. The data shows that this transformation happened relatively quickly on cosmic timescales. Within a few 100,000 years, the temperature dropped below the threshold needed to keep electrons ionized. As neutral atoms formed throughout space, the acoustic medium vanished region by region. The universe lost its ability to conduct sound waves across vast distances. The universe's acoustic waves froze in place, their patterns preserved forever in the distribution of matter, but their sound silenced. The density fluctuations that had been oscillating as sound waves became permanent features in the matter distribution. Regions that were compressed when recombination occurred retained higher matter density. Areas that were rarefied during this transition maintained lower density. So, how do we apply this science? The acoustic patterns became fossilized in the cosmic structure we observe today. The wavelengths of the original Barrian acoustic oscillations can still be measured in the distribution of galaxies across the universe. These fossilized sound waves created a preferred scale for cosmic structure formation, influencing where galaxies and galaxy clusters would eventually form. This transition from sound to silence was gentle, like a musical note, gradually fading to perfect quiet. The acoustic oscillations did not cease abruptly through some cosmic catastrophe. Instead, they naturally faded as their propagation medium transformed from ionized plasma to neutral atoms. The universe underwent a smooth transition from its age of sound to its age of silence. Think of it like a concert hall after the final note has been played. The music stops, but the acoustic properties of the hall preserve the memory of the performance. The cosmic microwave background operates with this same principle, maintaining the acoustic memory while embracing complete silence. The universe chose preservation through quiet rather than continuation through noise. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. The cosmic microwave background represents the moment when the universe discovered that the deepest communication happens in silence. The ancient light carries more information about cosmic origins than any sound waves ever could. The universe learned that silence preserves information more effectively than noise. The evidence shows that these fossilized sound waves still influence the large-scale structure of galaxies today, demonstrating how silence can be more powerful than noise. The acoustic patterns imprinted during the universe's final moments of sound continue to shape cosmic architecture billions of years later. The silent cosmic microwave background carries this acoustic information without generating any disturbance. The science reveals something essential about sustainable information transfer. Sound waves require continuous energy input to maintain their oscillations. Silence, however, preserves information without ongoing energy expenditure. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that the most stable forms of communication operate without generating disturbance. The universe chose to end its age of sound and begin its age of quiet contemplation, with the cosmic microwave background as its first peaceful breath. This transition marked a fundamental shift in how the cosmos operated. The universe moved from an active, oscillating state to a passive, observational mode where information travels through light rather than sound. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this applies to your sleep patterns. The acoustic oscillations required the universe to maintain high-energy plasma conditions. When the cosmos cooled sufficiently to form neutral atoms, it naturally settled into a quieter, more stable configuration. The data shows that lower energy states favor silence over sound. The next step is understanding that silence carries information more efficiently than noise. The cosmic microwave background photons travel through space without creating acoustic disturbance. Yet, they preserve detailed records of cosmic conditions. The universe demonstrates that the most profound communication happens through quiet observation rather than active oscillation. This cosmic transition from noise to silence provides a perfect model for how your mind can move from the chatter of daily concerns to the peace of rest. Just as the universe discovered that silence preserves information better than sound, your consciousness can learn that quiet awareness maintains essential functions while reducing energy expenditure. What this means for your racing mind is that silence does not equal emptiness or loss of function. The universe operates more efficiently in its age of quiet contemplation than it did during its noisy early epochs. The cosmic microwave background carries more detailed information while consuming less energy than the acoustic oscillations ever did. The ancient light that emerged from this cosmic silence carries within its wavelengths something even more remarkable than perfect information storage. Each photon exists in a temporal state that transcends the ordinary flow of time itself. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates a profound relationship with time that reveals the universe's mastery of present moment existence. These ancient photons move through billions of years of cosmic history while maintaining a unique temporal perspective that challenges our everyday understanding of duration and progression. The data shows that light traveling at cosmic speeds experiences time differently than we do in our earthbound reference frame. While we observe these photons as having journeyed for 13.8 billion years, the physics of light-speed travel creates effects that fundamentally alter the relationship between motion and temporal experience. The faster something moves through space, the more dramatically time behaves around it. At light speed, the relationship between space and time reaches an extreme configuration. The cosmic microwave background photons achieve maximum motion through space, which corresponds to a dramatically altered experience of temporal flow. The universe operates on a fundamental principle where motion through space and motion through time are interconnected in ways that become pronounced at cosmic velocities. The key is understanding that time and space form an integrated system rather than separate dimensions. As these ancient photons travel at the universe's speed limit, they demonstrate how extreme motion through space creates unique temporal conditions. The cosmic microwave background exists in a state where the normal progression of time that we experience becomes fundamentally different. So, how do we apply this science? The cosmic microwave background operates without chronological anxiety or temporal pressure. These photons carry no sense of rushing toward deadlines, no awareness of time running out, no stress about past or future concerns. They demonstrate a way of existing that transcends the temporal urgency that often keeps us awake at night. The thing is, this ancient light shows us how to move through existence without being caught up in the anxiety of temporal progression. While galaxies form and die, while stars ignite and burn out, while entire cosmic structures evolve over billions of years, the cosmic microwave background photons maintain their stable perspective. They participate in cosmic evolution without experiencing the stress of chronological pressure. Think of it like riding on a train at maximum speed. From your perspective inside the train car, you exist in a stable, consistent environment. The landscape rushes past outside your window, but your immediate experience remains constant. The cosmic microwave background operates with this same principle, maintaining internal stability while the universe evolves around it. Moving past the analogy, the science reveals something essential about the nature of present moment awareness. The cosmic microwave background, photons, show us a way of being that is simultaneously ancient and immediate, connected to origins while existing in continuous presence. They carry the memory of cosmic birth while demonstrating how to exist without temporal stress. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. The evidence shows that the deepest peace comes from existing fully in the present moment, regardless of how much time appears to pass around us. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that temporal anxiety results from our particular way of measuring duration, not from the fundamental nature of existence itself. The photons prove that duration and experience operate as separate phenomena. The cosmic microwave background has endured for over 13 billion years from our observational perspective, yet it maintains a form of existence that transcends ordinary temporal experience. This separation between objective time measurement and subjective experience offers a powerful framework for understanding how consciousness relates to temporal flow. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this applies to your sleep patterns. The universe teaches us that temporal anxiety comes from measuring ourselves against external time references rather than existing in our natural present moment state. The cosmic microwave background operates without chronological pressure or temporal urgency, showing us an alternative way of relating to time. The next step is understanding that your awareness can adopt similar qualities of temporal stability. Just as the cosmic microwave background photons travel through billions of years while maintaining their essential nature, your consciousness can move through daily experiences while preserving present moment stability. The ancient light shows that time passage and inner peace operate as completely independent variables. This unique temporal quality of cosmic light offers a pathway for your consciousness to step outside the rushing stream of daily time and find rest in stable presence. The data shows that when you align your awareness with present moment principles rather than chronological progression, you achieve the same kind of stability that characterizes cosmic scale processes. The cosmic microwave background teaches us that the experience of time depends entirely on your reference frame and perspective. From the universe's viewpoint, these photons represent continuous presence. From human perspective, they represent ancient history. Both viewpoints are simultaneously accurate, showing that temporal experience is relative rather than absolute. What this means for your racing mind is significant. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that you can maintain full engagement with life while releasing attachment to temporal progression. These photons participate completely in cosmic evolution while experiencing no temporal stress or chronological pressure. The ancient light offers your mind evidence that present moment existence and active participation are not mutually exclusive. The cosmic microwave background carries information, influences cosmic structure formation, and contributes to universal processes while maintaining perfect temporal tranquility. You can follow this same model of engaged presence without temporal anxiety. The universe shows us that the most fundamental processes operate through stable presence rather than chronological rushing. The cosmic microwave background photons demonstrate that when you align with cosmic scale principles, you step outside the stream of temporal concern into the stability of continuous awareness. Yet these photons accomplish this remarkable feat of temporal stability while participating in something even more profound. The cosmic microwave background participates in the universe's most profound process, the gentle expansion of everything toward greater peace and space. As space itself expands, it carries these ancient photons along like leaves floating on a slowly widening river. The expansion process operates with remarkable gentleness, creating more room for everything without destroying existing structures or relationships. You might expect cosmic expansion to be violent or disruptive, but the reality is surprisingly nurturing. The data shows that space expands uniformly in all directions, stretching distances between objects without applying destructive forces. This expansion happens at approximately 70 kilometers per second per megaparsec, which sounds fast, but translates to incredibly smooth, gradual change when applied to cosmic scales. The key is understanding how this expansion actually works. Space itself gains volume continuously, rather than objects moving apart through existing space. Think of it like inflating a balloon with dots drawn on its surface. The dots move apart, not because they are racing away from each other, but because the balloon material itself is expanding between them. The cosmic microwave background photons ride this expansion without experiencing any stress or resistance. Each cubic centimeter of space gains additional volume continuously, providing more room for cosmic processes to unfold peacefully. The expansion creates new space between galaxies, between solar systems, and even between the photons of the cosmic microwave background itself. This process happens so smoothly that it preserves all existing relationships while gradually increasing the distances involved. What this means is that the universe operates like the ultimate stress relief system. The expansion provides a natural mechanism for reducing cosmic density and creating more breathing room for all universal processes. As space expands, matter and energy become more spread out, leading to lower overall cosmic pressure and gentler interactions between celestial objects. The expansion is accelerating due to dark energy, And even this acceleration happens gradually, without sudden changes or disruptions. Dark energy represents roughly 68% of the total energy content of the universe, and it drives expansion at an ever-increasing rate. However, this acceleration occurs smoothly over billions of years, creating no jarring transitions or abrupt changes in the expansion rate. So, how do we apply this science? The cosmic microwave background photons ride this expansion effortlessly, neither resisting the change nor being stressed by it. These ancient light particles demonstrate perfect adaptation to cosmic change. They allow their wavelengths to stretch as space expands around them, transforming from high-energy visible light to gentle microwaves without losing their essential information or identity. The universe demonstrates that growth and change can happen through gentle stretching rather than forceful breaking. The expansion process never tears apart existing structures or relationships. Galaxies remain intact while moving apart from each other. Solar systems maintain their internal organization while participating in the overall expansion. The cosmic microwave background preserves its uniformity while stretching to longer, more peaceful wavelengths. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. The evidence shows that sustainable change happens through gradual expansion rather than violent disruption. The universe has been expanding for over 13 billion years without experiencing structural failure or system breakdown. This cosmic stability demonstrates that gentle, consistent expansion leads to lasting transformation. The expansion creates more distance between sources of disturbance throughout the universe. As space grows, potentially disruptive cosmic events become increasingly isolated from each other. Supernovas, black hole collisions, and other high-energy phenomena have less impact on distant regions because the expansion process continuously increases the buffer zones between them. The thing is, cosmic expansion shows us that the universe is naturally creating more space for peace, more room for rest, and more distance between sources of disturbance. The data reveals that this expansion will continue indefinitely, meaning the universe is permanently committed to creating increasingly peaceful conditions. The cosmic microwave background benefits directly from this process, becoming cooler and gentler with each passing moment. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this principle applies to your sleep patterns. The universe teaches us that the most stable systems create internal space for natural processes to unfold without interference. Just as cosmic expansion provides room for galaxies to evolve peacefully, your mind can create internal space for thoughts and concerns to settle naturally without forced resolution. The expansion process operates without external control or conscious direction. Space expands according to fundamental physical laws, following the path of least resistance toward greater volume and lower density. This automatic expansion demonstrates how natural systems inherently move toward more peaceful, sustainable configurations when left to operate according to their essential nature. The next step is understanding that you exist within a cosmos that is actively expanding toward greater spaciousness. This cosmic context provides a powerful framework for approaching your own need for mental space and emotional room to breathe. The universe demonstrates that expansion and peace are not just compatible, but mutually reinforcing processes. The cosmic microwave background photons show us how to participate in expansion without resistance or anxiety. They adapt their wavelengths to accommodate the stretching of space while maintaining their fundamental properties as electromagnetic radiation. This ancient light proves that you can change and grow while preserving your essential nature and core stability. Understanding that you exist within a cosmos that is actively expanding toward greater spaciousness helps your mind embrace the possibility of internal expansion toward deeper calm. The universe provides the ultimate example of how gentle, consistent expansion creates sustainable peace. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that this expansion process enhances rather than threatens the essential qualities that make existence meaningful. The expansion continues at this very moment, creating more space around you and within you for peace to flourish naturally. What makes this cosmic expansion even more remarkable is how it produces the same peaceful conditions everywhere you could possibly look. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that universal peace operates through perfect isotropy, meaning no matter which direction you look in the universe, you encounter the same gentle glow. This represents one of the most profound cosmic lessons about finding peace from any starting point. The data shows that this ancient light appears virtually identical in every direction you observe, displaying remarkable uniformity across the entire sky. This uniformity seems impossible given the vast distances involved. How can regions that have never been in contact show identical properties? The cosmic microwave background spans the entire observable universe, covering regions separated by billions of light years. These distant areas should have completely different histories and conditions, yet they maintain nearly identical temperatures and characteristics. The key is understanding the physical processes that created this uniformity. The answer lies in cosmic inflation, a brief period when the universe expanded faster than light, smoothing out all irregularities. This inflationary epoch occurred during the first fraction of a second after the Big Bang, lasting an extraordinarily brief time. During this incredibly short period, space expanded by enormous factors. The inflationary period took a small, uniform region and stretched it to encompass the entire observable universe. The original patch was small enough that all parts could communicate with each other and reach thermal equilibrium before inflation began. When inflation stretched this tiny region to cosmic proportions, it preserved the uniform conditions across what became the entire observable cosmos. So, how do we apply this science? The result is that no matter which direction you face, you encounter the same peaceful cosmic background, temperature, and properties. The cosmic microwave background maintains its temperature of 2.725 Kelvin within variations of only a few millionths of a degree. This consistency extends across the full 360-degree sphere of the observable universe. The uniformity operates on multiple levels beyond just temperature. The cosmic microwave background shows the same spectral characteristics, the same fundamental properties, and the same gentle intensity regardless of observation direction. Astronomers can point their instruments toward any constellation, any region of space, any coordinate in the cosmic sphere, and they detect essentially identical background radiation. What this means is that isotropy characterizes the cosmic microwave background at the deepest level. This isotropy means that the universe has no preferred direction, no special orientation. All paths lead to the same cosmic tranquility. The ancient light demonstrates that peace exists as a fundamental property of space itself, rather than as a localized phenomenon that exists in some places, but not others. The uniformity extends beyond Earth-based observations. The cosmic microwave background would appear identical from any location in the universe. Whether observed from our solar system, from distant galaxies, or from the space between galaxy clusters, the background radiation maintains its consistent properties and gentle temperature. This universal consistency proves that peace permeates the cosmic structure at every scale and location. Now, let's talk about what this teaches your racing mind. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates that peace is not located in a specific place, but is woven into the fundamental fabric of reality. Think of it like ambient light in a room that has reached perfect illumination. No matter which direction you turn or where you position yourself, the light surrounds you equally from all angles, creating consistent, gentle brightness throughout the space. Moving past the analogy, the science reveals something essential about the nature of cosmic tranquility. The universe constructed itself with built-in peace that operates independently of local conditions or specific circumstances. The cosmic microwave background proves that serenity exists as a background condition rather than as something that must be created or achieved through particular actions. The isotropy teaches us about accessibility. The cosmic microwave background shows that universal peace requires no special equipment, no specific viewing angle, no particular location for observation. The ancient light reaches every point in space with equal intensity and identical properties. This complete accessibility demonstrates that peace operates as a fundamental cosmic service available everywhere simultaneously. Beyond environment, we need to look at how this principle applies to your sleep patterns. The universe shows us that serenity is not something you must search for in a particular direction. The evidence shows that cosmic peace surrounds you completely and uniformly, regardless of your mental orientation or the specific direction your thoughts are facing. The next step is understanding how this cosmic uniformity applies to your consciousness. just as the cosmic microwave background provides consistent peace from every direction in physical space, your awareness can access the same fundamental tranquility regardless of which direction your mental attention faces. The universe demonstrates that peace exists as a background condition of existence rather than as something that depends on controlling or directing your thoughts towards specific targets. This cosmic truth offers profound comfort for your racing mind tonight. No matter what direction your thoughts are facing, you are already surrounded by the same universal peace that permeates all of space. The cosmic microwave background proves that you do not need to search for calm in particular mental directions, or focus your attention on specific peaceful thoughts to access tranquility. The ancient light teaches us that peace operates like cosmic background radiation in consciousness itself. This fundamental serenity exists independently of the specific content of your thoughts, the particular concerns occupying your attention, or the direction your mental processes happen to be facing at any given moment. The cosmic microwave background surrounds you right now with the same gentle uniformity it has maintained for over 13 billion years. This ancient light demonstrates that the most stable forms of peace endure not through intense effort, but through consistent, sustainable presence that outlasts all other cosmic phenomena. This ancient light demonstrates a fundamentally different approach to cosmic existence than the brilliant stars that dominate our night sky. While stars burn through their fuel in cosmic haste, the cosmic microwave background operates with infinite patience and endurance that puts even the most massive stellar giants to shame. The data shows that stars, for all their brilliance, have limited lifespans measured in millions to trillions of years, but the cosmic microwave background will outlast them all. This ancient light seems fragile compared to massive stars, yet it possesses a form of immortality that the most powerful stellar giants cannot achieve. Stars appear invincible with their enormous mass and intense nuclear reactions. They dominate their local cosmic neighborhoods, heating planets, driving stellar winds, and illuminating vast regions of space with their brilliant output. The cosmic microwave background photons seem insignificant by comparison, carrying minimal energy and producing no visible effects. The key is understanding how these two cosmic phenomena approach energy management differently. Stars burn bright by consuming their nuclear fuel rapidly, creating intense energy that eventually leads to their exhaustion and death. They operate like cosmic furnaces, fusing hydrogen into helium at temperatures reaching millions of degrees. This process generates tremendous amounts of energy, but depletes the star's fuel supply at rates determined by stellar mass and burning efficiency. Massive stars burn through their nuclear fuel in mere millions of years. They shine brilliantly, but briefly, exhausting their hydrogen supplies and progressing through increasingly rapid fusion cycles. These stellar giants eventually collapse under their own gravity, exploding as supernovas or forming black holes. Even smaller, More conservative stars like our Sun will eventually consume all their nuclear fuel and fade away as white dwarf remnants. So, how do we apply this science? The cosmic microwave background carries its energy without consuming it, traveling through space without depleting its essential nature. These photons maintain their electromagnetic properties while journeying through billions of years of cosmic evolution. They experience no fuel consumption, no nuclear burning, no internal processes that would lead to energy depletion or structural breakdown. These ancient photons demonstrate perfect energy conservation. They travel at light speed through the vacuum of space, maintaining their fundamental characteristics as electromagnetic radiation. The expansion of space stretches their wavelengths and reduces their individual energy levels, but this process preserves rather than destroys the essential light. No cosmic process consumes or eliminates cosmic microwave background photons. Now, let's talk about the long-term cosmic forecast. As the universe continues to expand and cool, stars will eventually burn out, but the cosmic microwave background will persist, growing ever more gentle. The stellar era represents just one phase in cosmic evolution. Current models predict that star formation will cease within the next trillion years as the universe expands and cools beyond the threshold needed for gravitational collapse of gas clouds into new stars. Existing stars will gradually exhaust their fuel supplies without replacement. The universe will enter a phase called the degenerate era, dominated by white dwarf stars, neutron stars, and black holes. Even these stellar remnants will eventually decay through various quantum processes, leaving behind only elementary particles and electromagnetic radiation scattered through ever-expanding space. The cosmic microwave background will continue its journey long after the last star has faded, carrying the memory of cosmic origins into the far future. These photons will persist through the degenerate era, through the black hole era, when even the most massive black holes evaporate through Hawking radiation, and into the final dark era of cosmic evolution. The ancient light represents one of the few cosmic phenomena expected to survive until the ultimate heat death of the universe. Beyond environment, we need to look at what this teaches about sustainable approaches to existence. The cosmic microwave background shows us that true longevity comes not from burning bright, but from maintaining steady, sustainable presence. Stars achieve brilliance through intense energy expenditure that guarantees their eventual extinction. The ancient light achieves permanence through energy conservation and steady persistence. The evidence shows that the most enduring cosmic phenomena operate at low energy levels with minimal internal processes. Think of it like the difference between a blazing bonfire and glowing embers. The bonfire burns brilliantly, but consumes its fuel rapidly, requiring constant feeding to maintain its intensity. The embers glow gently for hours without additional fuel, maintaining their essential warmth through efficient energy use rather than dramatic consumption. Moving past that analogy, the science reveals fundamental principles about longevity and sustainability. Systems that maximize energy output tend to minimize operational lifespan. Systems that conserve energy and maintain steady, low-level activity achieve maximum persistence over time. The cosmic microwave background represents the ultimate example of this conservation principle applied on cosmic scales. The next step is understanding how this applies to your racing mind tonight. This ancient light shows us that the most enduring approach to existence involves conserving energy rather than expending it frantically. Your consciousness can learn from this cosmic example by adopting strategies that preserve mental energy rather than burning through it rapidly in bursts of intense activity. The data shows that mental processes requiring high energy expenditure create fatigue and eventual burnout. Anxiety, worry, and racing thoughts operate like stellar furnaces, consuming psychological resources at unsustainable rates. The cosmic microwave background demonstrates an alternative approach based on steady, low-energy persistence that maintains essential functions without depletion. So, how do we apply this science to your sleep patterns? The universe teaches us that the most stable mental states operate at minimum energy levels necessary to maintain consciousness rather than maximum possible activity levels. Just as the cosmic microwave background photons travel through space at light speed while conserving their essential energy, your awareness can remain alert and functional while operating in energy conservation mode. By contemplating light that will outlast every star in the universe, your mind learns to value the quiet endurance that leads to lasting peace over the brief intensity that leads to burnout. This perspective shift reveals something profound about your place within this vast cosmic system. You exist within a cosmic environment specifically designed for rest. You are not just lying in bed. You are floating in a universe filled with 13.8 billion-year-old light that has mastered the art of patient travel and gentle presence. This ancient radiation surrounds you completely at this very moment, demonstrating that peace is not something you must create, but something you can simply allow yourself to notice. The data shows that universal tranquility exists as a fundamental background condition of reality itself. The cosmic microwave background permeates every cubic centimeter of space around you right now, offering the same gentle presence it has maintained since the universe first became transparent. Tonight, as you close your eyes, remember that cosmic calm flows through the very fabric of space that holds you. What aspect of this cosmic journey resonates most with your need for deeper rest?